It's the NFL. Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So here come the Colts to take over for the first time. And leading the way is the number 4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Come on.
They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
No! Ready?
Back to Taylor on first down. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. In motion right is Pittman.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. There he goes, left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 51 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
It goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That complete to Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
1st and 10, Taylor now. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll take this one down near the 15. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Smack, smack.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. Touchdown, Colts! Michael Pittman, 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And running with power here. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Now Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Now their 41-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 88 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Check, check.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Able to power through. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. And this taken in by Dales. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I know Eagles may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
There he goes, left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
That's good for our Colts. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. 2 yards to go, second down. As they've got it as we resume action.
Reload. Hurt.
In motion goes the tight end. Running left, Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Throw out right, pulled in by Gantz. Touchdown! Josh Downs, 29 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And Hill will opt for the touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. The tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian. 4-yard line. Well, he's got one of the strongest arms in the league. Some people may say the strongest, but that can also have a downside occasionally, and here he's intercepted.
Yeah, when we talk about strong arms, being able to throw it deep downfield doesn't necessarily take the strongest. It takes more of the timing type of a quarterback. And it's great to be able to take your shot, but when it hangs up there just a bit too long, you put it in jeopardy. And in this case, that was intercepted.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Again, it's Taylor. And fights through one man. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 119 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on third down.
AC Cardinal. Ready?
On third down, here's Taylor. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Go, Reed, go. Check,
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Ready.
They turn to Taylor on 4th. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Unlock line. Unlock line. Say, hey. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 50-yard line.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson working from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Finally, his defense makes a stand. They've given up touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in 5 minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and it's certainly going to keep up the scoreboard here.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will take us to the end of the 1st half of play. So we have come to halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important.
That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Mostert. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. 2 and now, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. Now inside the 25, Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 56 yards. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Tua now on 1st down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain. 1st down, Dolphins.
Tua now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And that with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Dolphins are back within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. They'll be looking to get in the end zone again. Had the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had, though, during that break about, okay, they've got to do something to slow down their runners. So is it bringing in more defensive linemen? Is it dropping in extra linebackers? What are you going to do? Personally, I'm going to take my safety and drop him into the box. I'm going to have at least 7 in there until he shows that he can beat me through the air.
Yeah.
I've got to slow down the running game.
I was just going to say, you'll take the exposure in the passing game over the top until you can prove that you can stop the running game.
Sometimes you go cold because you haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see if he can heat up again.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
79 Broncos.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brandon Jones. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Downs going in motion left.
19.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
60 Maverick.
And motioning left, that's Pittman.
18 Rattler.
Delay of game, offense.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
60 Bobcat. Hey,
and motioning left, that's Pittman.
19 Lions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Warriors 70, Panther 11.
Richardson on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
Alert! Reload! Check, smash.
And motioning left, that's Pittman.
Let's go! Check, Panther. Ready?
Now a give to Taylor. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Man, 216 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
I'm not lying. Rig. Cup 19. Cup 19.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down at the 33. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down, and he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
On second down, it's Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
7 Pirates. Rig alert. 79 Broncos, 18, Pioneer. Hurt.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go, man. Let's go do this thing, baby.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And Gay knocks this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 17-yard line.
Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, check that.
They'll run with Taylor. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one winds up in Indianapolis victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL. Sanchez ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. He'll be dropped after.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll stay on the ground. And right away, he lost the football. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble balls.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now thrown incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Check.
They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled up at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They run once more with Taylor. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Alert. Big Lion. Go.
Now Taylor. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
There on the tackle, Cam Smith.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Unlock line. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
The give to Taylor. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's 3rd and 3. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60.
Again, it's Taylor. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession.
Come on.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Hurt. Go, Reed. Go. Ready?
This pass left side to Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
60 Maverick, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hey, Crash.
Downs going in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
And that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now a 2nd and 10. 21G. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for them. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Durham Smythe, 43 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 6 yards there on the keeper and 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 7.
Hold it ready.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
70 Lions. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Okay, ready?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now they'll change things up.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
And motioning left, that's Pittman.
60 Bobcat, 19 Lions. Chop 60, chop 60. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, 4th and long here, late second quarter. I mean, Charles, you knew that was going to be a very tough play to convert. But now, not only do you not convert it, you give up a pick 6 the other way and give the other team all the momentum.
Well, Brandon, I don't think we ever go into a game where both teams don't tell us that they plan to be aggressive in what they're doing on offense. But there's aggressive, and then there's reckless. And how about this one? In the first half of a close game, that backfired on them in a big way. Now I think they're in a position we'll have to take.
Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And the Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
That's a gain of 3.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check smash, check smash.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for Indy. 57 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 18 yards for Jonathan Taylor. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Richardson going to change the play here.
Go check.
They'll let Taylor try and run, but he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And Hill will opt for the touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. 49 yards, and they're able to add on to their advantage.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction, and whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Running left, Taylor, and he'll get this to the 32. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On second down, it's Taylor, and he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Right there, hurt. Check, hurt. Check.
A give for Taylor running right side. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Chop alert.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
135 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Cup 19 tight.
Now it's Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check that.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Hurt. Go street. Ready.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. Runs through the contact. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 4, they got 8. And it results in a conversion on 4th down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play. And
the big fella! And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
18, 5 years. Mustang 19.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Dragon 60.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Turbo 3, kick. Out.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Achane gets it from the gun. And he stopped immediately there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Julian Blackman on the tackle. 44. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Colts 24-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete.
Back Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So 3 points left on the table thanks to a great play there on special teams. They just couldn't protect long enough, Charles, to get that kick away. Yeah, special teams coaches aren't just simply there to applaud, right? And they're not just there to encourage. They're there to find weaknesses where you can go block the kick. Give them big credit for that one. Good scouting, and they executed it well. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rebels. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Richardson to throw it. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Check, check.
That complete to Downs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Brandon Jones picking it off. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s? Oh, yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. And the Colts getting ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Encroachment, defense.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Ready.
Off play action. Richardson steps away. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday night primetime.
This time of year in Philly, you know what to expect. Cold temps, and we've got them. But the skies are clear tonight at Lincoln Financial Field. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here is Gtowncapp heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Tua. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. Now Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, they had a good chance to get off the field defensively there. If they could just wrap up, it's going to be a 4th down. But instead, they can't get him on the deck, and he allows them to pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
1 yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Tua going to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And the Dolphins first down.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
First down, Miami.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 26 yards. And the Dolphins put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now a man picked up on draft night this year, DeAndre Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 10. Once again, it's Swift. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, Silver. Crowd up, Yeti. Hey, 73.
Hurts. Throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing we always talk about heading into a game, who's going to set the tone early, and very early on here, we're seeing the defense is showing they're going to continue to break pressure.
They smelled that early 3 and out, brought the pressure, and the hit forced the incompletion. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at about the 1. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Watkins, 61 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
20 TX.
Now a give to Mostert running right, and they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. No return here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, 73.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Help. Hey, easy, 63, back.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Crowd up, Yeti. Hey, 73.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas got him. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Decide to take a shot.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
Eagles 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Go Silver, ready? Carl up,
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Going deep here for Watkins.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we have
well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
63.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this is going to be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. So the drive there took 6 plays. That was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. They'll run right side with Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa to the left side and taken in by Chosen. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. From midfield, here's Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just to pull the run to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st down.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. On 1st down, Hurts. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And quickly they get to the line. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Holding offense.
Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Set. Go Silver, ready? Try to get it.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd and 20.
63. No.
Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
A run with Mostert up the middle. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Tua sets up to pass it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. We're part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick-6 from earlier in this game.
And Hill will opt for the touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick-6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th.
21G.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick-6. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll pass, and Waddle in motion left. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Well, first down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. The 4-3 defense there did its job, funneled things right to the middle linebacker.
If they do a nice job of playing team defense, everyone takes care of their responsibilities. That allows that guy in the middle to do his job, which is search and destroy.
On 2nd down, Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Here's Tua. That's into the hands of Chosen.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Throwing Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now 1st and goal. Here's Tua. Dancing to his left. And he'll just jump this one up into row G. It's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very petty decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second down, goal to go. Two to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir. That touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something. Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Penalties not what they needed here. First and 15. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up now on second down. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Great.
On third down, here comes Swift. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And we have free football overtime. Here we go.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 21. Now the third-year man. Here's Kenneth Gainwell. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. Now a first throw here in overtime. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a third down and 6. Big play coming up.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, 73, 73.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a loose football. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And a cost. And now we've got a review here. All challenges in overtime, of course.
After review of the play, the ruling
So
on the
that
field
one
is reversed.
overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Second down. Here's Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. 23 yards to pick up there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. This is Swift on the counter. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And this one's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's another Eagles first down.
Back to the running game with Swift. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6.
63. Man. Tiger Hornet.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He goes 8 yards on the touchdown run. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the camper that put it in the end zone out of 8 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
All right, what can Tua do now with his drive in OT? They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath. And boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 30. First down, Dolphins.
Cover three, kick. Solo left side.
Tagovailoa. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie up this ball game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
At the 16-yard line.
Anytime that ball comes to me.
One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Go Silver, right?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And in double overtime, this needs to be a good one. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Miami set to take over. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice offense gets a tie. Defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A run straight ahead with H.M. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. That's caught by Chosen. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Well, let's begin by trying to get into the mind of the head coach. He's telling us he wants to win the game right now. That's why they went for it and got it on 4th down.
Down to about the 37.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's a give to H.M. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They hand it off to Mostert. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that was not what you would call a straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. And they have won it here in double overtime. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.